Hey everybody, welcome to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We're currently in our 4th season. This is week number 1, going into hour number 3. What is Ardo's hair doing now? Oh, he's awake. He's back. Hi, Ardo.
Well, if anyone missed our last session, we had just had a total party kill. We're now discussing what characters to re-roll. Right, guys?
Yes.
I think the
Yeah.
genie saved me. I'm now stuck in whatever purgatory thing for him forever.
It wasn't
Oh,
very...
wait. No,
we weren't
I'm sorry.
very happy with
That's
it.
hour 4's opening. I'm sorry, guys.
We haven't spoken to Dave in nearly 4 weeks because of that party kill. And no, you didn't miss a whole chunk of episodes. He's just trolling you.
Welcome to hour 3.
We just went into... we just stepped... We just stepped inside the temple. The door's shut behind us. It's pitch black while our eyes adjust.
Yeah.
That's when you see the things that kill you that prompt the opening of hour 4.
Right. Also, make sure all your friends re-watch it to make sure you didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
And discuss.
Discuss. In comments, discuss amongst yourself.
Please.
Especially
Actually, give me
for
all
Clem.
kinds of ideas of ways to torment these guys. I love that.
Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
Part of me
They're begging
loves
for
to
it.
read the comments, and I would love for you to give ideas to Sragg on how to kill me. But other parts of me don't want that at all. The parts
I
of me
think
that
it's
want
great.
to live. Although, on the plus side, Sragg, it takes a while to get to the comments, so we could probably come up with some pretty good counters before he can actually process all the information.
He's got a point.
You know what? Inundate him with comments.
Bury him.
All right. So, you get inside the temple. The doors close. There are still clerics running around inside this temple, various day-to-day tasks. Large statues to the various dwarven gods going up the sides to the big statue of Mordan at the far end. He leads you down through the temple, heading towards the statue of Mordan.
What do I know of Mordan?
Yeah, is that a pretty recognizable
twice.
figure?
Yes, he's a definitely a greater deity, twice the god your god ever thought she was.
Oh, mine.
Ha, ha, ha.
Well, he's a greater deity, I mean, you know.
Is mine a
He's
greater?
kind of a big deal. No.
What's his
You
alignment?
worship those small, insignificant gods.
Would I know that he'd be like an ally with my god, or?
I
How'd that
think
work?
that he would probably know your god exists.
Yeah.
He's not that far off. What is he? He's a pretty good guy, if I remember right.
He's a
One of those that I usually don't bother to pay too much attention to due to the fact that they don't do anything interesting.
By interesting, you mean maniacal and chaotic?
Something like that.
If I remember correctly.
What did you remember correctly?
So I believe he's lawful good, if I remember correctly.
See, that would make even more reason why I don't remember what he is.
Say, I think
Lawful
he
good.
is-
So he's got some good concepts, but they're not always in alignment with.
How do you spell his name?
Moradin.
Boring.
Thank you.
B-I-N-G-O. I don't see him here, and Bingo is his name.
It's not
Yeah.
important as long as I got his
God of
character
the
alignment.
God of the Dwarfs, Morden is a lawful good. His titles include Soul Forger, Dwarf Father, All Father, and the Creator. He is the first of the dwarves and breathed life into metal and gems. And yada yada. Blah, blah, blah.
That temple's
Anyway.
down here?
What?
That temple's down here?
Yeah, he has a temple now.
I always
He's
thought
pretty
that-
important.
I thought it was up further north.
They moved it.
I told you it was the holy city.
No, there's temples of him in various places.
Oh, so this
is just
isn't the temple,
this
it's
is-
a temple.
a temple to him. It's a
Okay.
big temple, though.
See, I thought it was the temple, so I was really confused.
Okay. Yeah, this is just the as far as the gold dwarves are concerned, it's the holy city. You hear Vox keep talking about how it's the holy city and it's much better than anything those shield dwarf could ever come up with. So
You shut. You watch your tongue.
That voice was.
they don't.
Wait, I don't care about shield doors. Nobody cares.
Okay. So as you walk down through there, you notice the priests are turning to walk. They're turning and watching. Like some of them even stop and drop what they're carrying as they see the high priest escorting you all through the center of one of their most holy spots.
Yeah, mine is a greater. Okay.
Well, there's graders and there's graders.
As I walk by, I use my finger to lift some of their jaws up.
Are you still in bear form?
No, did I drop out of it?
Not that I heard.
Then yes. I'm extending a bear claw to slowly raise their jaw.
Okay. You
Good
extend a
job,
bear claw.
You can talk normally while you're in bear form, right?
It's a little gruffer sounding, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Yeah.
hybrid form, and I can't talk in bear form, I don't think.
He's in, yeah, that's right, hybrid form. Remember, he threatened Vox's life once from hybrid form.
Moving on, Sragg.
Lightning bolt. You remember? Am I the only one that remembers this stuff?
I threatened a lot of
Moving
people's.
forward,
I threatened a lot of people in hybrid form.
I imagine you have like a log of all the opportunities you had to kill us that you missed, and you're like crossing them off with a sad face.
Yeah.
Yes, Morden is lawful good.
Yeah, I know, right?
Lawful
Unfortunately,
boring.
it is.
Yep.
It is. But we'll deal with that later. He walks you right past all the statues and right past to the right of the statue of Morden to a large door made of stone. He just kind of pushes it open and takes you into the back part of the temple. You pass a lot of beds. Looks more like a barracks than you would expect from a regular temple.
You think you might hear a Marvin Gaye song playing.
Okay. I don't think I catch the reference.
It's all good.
And go ahead.
No, it's all good.
Kel's writing a tab to it.
Okay. You get you walk past that and into another door, and into a stairwell curving around down underneath the temple. Down below the main hall, there's a large open room, and you see his personal rooms and office is off to the left of this. This is more of a receiving area for him. He offers everyone a chance to sit down. There's various chairs and set up above. Something. He said, "This is an invention of my own. I call it a sectional." He looks over at you, laughing. What?
Why do you call it that?
He walks over towards it, the elongated chair, and pulls it apart and pushes it back together. See, easier to get in and out of the door.
With a C.
Interesting. But why is it called a sectional?
Because it's in sections.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's with a C. That's why I was snickering. I didn't know it was a C.
It's with a C. Oh.
Have a seat. With a C.
Sectional.
Yeah.
Too funny. Sorry. Penis.
It just seems the first thing that comes to his mouth.
He has a bit of the. He has.
Wow.
Thank you.
He's gifted virtuoso, but he's got a bit of the Tourette's.
Apparently. Well, we're going to have to talk about the queen is going to want to put some titles on you, and probably some estates and some such, for bringing the child in.
Estates.
some land, or at least somewhere to stay, if you're even interested in that sort of thing.
Oh
What am I
my.
gonna do with land? Then I'd have to stay there.
You see Oscar pipes in. Yeah, they really don't have any need for any of that kind of stuff.
Hey now.
Any of that you
A
can.
house is in order.
I think Vox needs something. He's his land
I
in,
am kind of homeless now.
yeah.
You see
He is
Oscar
from
turns
here.
to you as soon as y'all start talking about, oh, I didn't know you were planning on staying here now, Oli.
Yeah, Oli.
Who's Oli? Oh, Oli.
I
That's
tell you
right.
what, someone has to be able to keep an eye on her, because I sure as hell know it won't be you.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, what do you? I'll treat her like the daughter I never had.
Exactly.
Yes, I know immediately with how that operates.
And you see the priest look over at him. No, you won't, because you won't have any access, laddie.
Good.
After this is all said and done, she's staying with the church.
As long as it's okay with her, right?
on the okay.
And you say that she goes, oh, of course. And looks over at Eve, and she just kind of shrugs.
Ardo,
Yes.
what are your intentions regarding this with Eve? Once we deliver her, are you gonna be okay with this?
Well,
You're the one who spent the most time with her.
has always been the unsaid thing that we would leave her here and everything would be okay.
Yeah, that was
Sure.
before the witch of the witch of the woods was after her.
So you're just gonna abandon her here now,
No.
or
The
I'll
what?
No one's
visit
after her.
from time
No
to
one is
time.
after her outside of the normal crazies.
Okay.
so
I don't
everybody?
really know,
Wait.
to be honest.
Did
What-
you just use normal and crazy in the same sentence?
Did you hit your head? I'm almost positive the witch of the
Oh, you know
woods
what,
is
Mr.
after her.
Sragg? You just sit there. Thank you.
I mean, we had to rescue her from the witch of the woods.
Man, why are you so grumpy? I mean, you just
Why
lost your
you
house
keep
and you got a
saying
bunch of
that
money.
word?
Jeez.
We don't have any money yet.
What word?
I have tons of money. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't you grab any?
No. Why would I have grabbed any? It was yours.
Did the guard bring any money in for him?
Not yet, no.
Okay, they're still grabbing now.
No, they're still working. The last you saw, there was some coming back with wheelbarrows.
Now
Well,
I
they
gotta
should bring you some.
build the arm and hammer.
Why would you rebuild it?
Then you
You didn't
see Oscar. Well, what do you need with the smithy? Are you any practiced at that at all? Did you learn any of that
Well-
from your father?
No, I didn't.
Your
What are you gonna
father.
build a smithy for? You can put a
What?
pretty big pool there.
Well, why would I want a pool there when I can turn around and build a business and have income coming in? And at the same time, I get free wares to sell.
Free wares to sell. Where's your
Yeah.
free wares? What? What are you
The
talking
smithy that I will bring in will forge them, and then again.
Or how are they free? You're gonna have to pay them. You're gonna slaves. Oh, Oli, you are clever. Okay.
Now, don't come on here. You a little slow for a businessman now?
Don't come on here.
What are they? Kayla, what are they laughing at? I don't get it.
I don't know. Is he speaking English?
You see the high priest looks
Is he
over
common?
towards Oscar and he's like, oh, he's always like that. He doesn't mean any harm. Really, he's friendly, harmless. They tested him once, but they said he was good to be on the streets.
So
I
Ardo, you're gonna be fine leaving Eve behind? You think she's gonna be okay with this arrangement? She seems to be quite attached to you.
I know. I
Not quite like she was attached
did
to
an unsaid
Vox,
thing
but
that she would be here and take care of her people. No, I'm not comfortable leaving her here.
What if she
I
doesn't
don't
want to
think so.
stay? What are you gonna do then?
She's welcome to come with me if that's what she wants.
Eve's just kind of sitting watching everyone talk.
who?
Eve.
Oh, Eva. This is Dave. I'm like, Who the fuck's Dave? Dave's not here.
You can't see
narrating.
Dave. Dave's definitely here.
New character.
You sense this oppressive force in the room. It's harder to
I'm being
breathe.
oppressed.
It's like this omnipotent cloud of fart following us.
And Andara falls dead.
Help, I'm being oppressed.
Oh my God, she's dead.
It's happening again.
I warned you, we shouldn't come here.
Her last words were sprinkled.
Where's Sprinkles? You
Uh,
haven't seen her since the collapsing house.
Yeah, I assume Sprinkles was out there somewhere, and the bear, and so on.
the
And
bear,
Bumpy.
unless otherwise stated, the bear is always beside me.
Yeah.
Same.
You don't have a bear.
No, I had the mechanical horse.
He
For the-
bought one last time. Duh.
So
Mechanical
you,
horrors.
so
Now I
you
know how you're gonna make
brought
the money.
your filthy outdoor work animal
Fox
into
is responsible for making
a temple.
vamp bots or whatever. Vambots.
Them bots, yeah.
So, Oscar, do they still have the ogre there at the Stein?
The ogre. Only that Stein is still hanging up in there, yeah.
Okay.
The
Stein.
tankard, is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yes.
Ogre?
The ogre's been buried for years, only it rotted away. Can we get a drink for my friend here,
Yes,
sir?
please. Apparently, I need one.
I don't think you need any.
No.
I'm in shock from
Ogre?
the loss.
Why do you guys have an ogre in a tavern?
That's
No,
what I was
he
wondering.
lost his mother to an ogre.
How? Oh, I don't want to know.
But
I do a little bit, but not really. It's
He gets a bottle, unstoppers it, and starts pouring a glass for Ole. He's like, it was terrible. His mother was working in the tavern there, the Fearless Stein. There's still a tankard hanging over the bar with the dent in it, where she killed that ogre in a bar fight. Died of her wounds, though.
that's terrible.
Why was there an ogre in the bar?
I came in with some Drow mercenaries. They were good to go, of course, but
What does that mean?
they had passage just to get into the inn. Apparently, they were trusted. They were thrown out of town the next day.
Was this in Hammer and Anvil?
No, it was here in Earthart. We let them into the tavern.
Hmm.
They had the right passage, but that mercenary they brought with them turned out to be trouble.
That's most unfortunate.
Did he pay for his crimes? Was it a he?
The ogre? Oh, he
Oh,
died.
the mercenary.
No, he had nothing to do with it. It was the ogre.
So why
The
was
ogre's-
the mercenary trouble then?
The ogre was the mercenary. I must have misspoke. Excuse me. The merchants, Drow merchants, had a mercenary ogre for a guard.
Oh,
They were
now
staying at the tavern. Started a bit of a ruckus when Ole's mother over here started yelling, and it made the ogre a little upset. He asked her to quiet down. She swung at him. They got into a fight, and she broke his neck by hitting him over the head with a tankard.
I see.
A heroic death, really. Putting that beast down.
So you guys don't like loud noises, huh?
Well, the ogre didn't.
Oh, okay. Didn't you just say she asked him to pipe down?
No, he asked her to quiet down.
Right then. Sorry for your loss, Fox. Or Ollie.
Yes.
Oli. What did they call you? Oli.
I think it's Oli.
How many names do you have?
You don't know.
I think it's a play on.
You're right, I don't. That's why I'm asking you. You sure he wasn't hit on the head with that tankard?
Well, his mother seemed to think that it would help him along to be healthy and strong if she lived on a diet of nothing but alcohol through the entire pregnancy.
Well, I imagine she had a lot of practice hitting things on heads with the tankard if she killed the ogre.
Well, I mean,
That's the reason that
Yes.
you probably, practiced on Vox a little bit.
she is a dwarf. I mean, come on now. It's not like that's unheard of for pregnancy to be consumed.
That's how she lost her first husband.
Actually,
What's that, Dermot?
I was gonna say, normally the dwarf won't drink when she's pregnant.
She won't?
No.
No, it's bad for the babies generally, but his mother wasn't the brightest of the sort, so. But you didn't hear that from me.
Shouldn't you not say that in his presence?
Oh, don't worry. He starts waving his hand in front of Fox. He's
Hey,
he's not here right now.
Hey,
Yes, only.
how's Heron doing?
Wow,
We're
it's
gonna
like
have
he
to talk
didn't.
about that in a little bit, Ollie.
Don't you hear him?
Heron's been asking about you.
Oh boy. Okay,
Heron?
So-
What's a heron?
nothing.
Bird.
Nothing.
Seriously, enough with the secrets. Tell us.
He's the captain of the guard. Only sold him a few things before he took off. He's not too happy with him. Let's
Oh.
just
A few
leave
things,
it
like
at that
what?
for now.
What did you sell him?
just-
And why is he angry?
Might have outfitted the entire
Time
town.
and place to be talking about this. It was supposed to be meant as a joke.
Well, I mean, we are walking along. It's all right to talk, isn't it?
We're just walking along.
We're all sitting in
I'm
this.
sitting on this sectional.
Oh,
Here
I thought we were-
having tea with the
Good to
high
see.
priest.
I thought we were just
discussing our
passing by
reward.
the sectional. We were actually sitting in the sectional area? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And we are going to meet the queen.
Is she coming here?
You say we're going to meet the queen. The priest just starts rolling. Oh, you're a funny one. He is funny. No, I'm afraid I'm as high up as you're getting that.
Hey,
She'll probably see you have to spit some titles on you, but the distance will be too far for you to actually make out her facial features.
Silly question, but what is more important than meeting the people who saved the supposed
Saved the person that's
savior
gonna
of
take
your
her
race?
throne? He looks at you as you finishes your sentence.
Well, so I guess what you're saying is we've already met the queen. She's sitting right in front of us.
Exactly. You should be satisfied with that. Now, of course, we're going to raise her and try to shape her beliefs some until she comes of age.
Great. Be sure to start with speech. I've been working on it, but she still hasn't said anything.
Okay. We'll be sure to get to work on that immediately.
Generally, her actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, so maybe not do it yourself if you're afraid for your life.
for your life.
All right. Well, what kind of a reward would y'all want? What boon? Anything I can put forward to the queen?
You have any magical loots?
Hey, is
What magical loot?
Yes, a lute, like a
Oh,
guitar.
the instrument. Okay. I'm sure she can come up with something.
is Oleg's friend still here?
Yeah.
Excuse me, can I borrow your ring for a moment? The one you gave Vox?
He looks over at you.
Okay.
Sure.
Vox,
See
can
him
I have
take-
the other one, please?
Sure.
He
I had to
takes his ring off and hands it to you, eyeing you. Pops, you take the ring off.
Mm-hmm.
You're holding both pair.
Here, Ardo, put this on.
I put the ring on.
So come here, Eve.
Okay.
And I put it on her finger.
Okay, you put the ring on each finger.
There you go, Ardo. You can find out exactly what she wants now.
Okay. I try to sense what she wants.
Okay, so Ardo, you put the ring on your finger. Or Reeve puts the ring on her finger. She looks at you. You make eye contact for a minute, and then suddenly it goes black.
Goes black.
Oh shit, I killed Ardo.
You pass out.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm passed out. What the fuck?
You see Ardo fall over and start convulsing a bit.
What the? I run over to Ardo's side and try and hold his head still.
Does Eve react to this?
She seems concerned. And when she looks at what you just did, she takes the ring off and throws it at you, Dermot.
What the hell just
And then
happened?
she runs over to Ardo too.
Is he still convulsing?
Yep. Transforming into the mouse
Is that how
slightly.
you convulse? That's the
Yeah.
sound I make when I'm convulsing.
That's how halflings convulse. Halfling trait. Why should you know?
Well, that didn't quite work how I expected.
I go and check on Ardo's life signs to make sure he's okay.
He seems to be having some sort of problem.
So, episode.
An episode.
I'll take the
Have I-
ring off his finger.
With my knowledge, have I seen anything like this or know any kind of remedies or cures?
You know that if you hit him in the head with a rock, he'll stop.
Is this something that you're actually telling me that
No,
I know?
no,
Okay.
no.
You hit him in the head with a rock.
Well, if it's
Ardo
I'm not
dies.
Sure.
Coup de
That's
grace.
what I'm thinking. you know.
You're just supposed to try to keep him from biting his own tongue off. And, don't stick your finger in there, though.
So how am I? Yeah, I'm like, well, we should keep him from biting his own tongue off somehow. Maybe we could wedge his mouth open with something.
Hey, Kel, what was that you were saying earlier?
Oh, you know.
Who said that? Kel, someone's talking to you.
I don't know. I hear this weird omnipotent force trying to force me to do something.
No, so you took the ring off his finger, and Eve's got the ring off. He stops shaking around and just lays there unconscious now. He seems to be breathing.
I'll put the
But the
ring on.
distress is. You put the ring on
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah,
Okay. And
She has a ring on.
where's the other? No, she doesn't.
she
took
still has
off.
it. Or she gave it back to me.
Chucked it at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got the ring on, and Ardo still got the other ring on?
No, I'm the only
No,
one
he
with the
took
ring
it
on
off.
right now.
Took Ardo's
You-
ring.
Okay, so you've got a ring on right now.
He's
Okay.
holding one ring and he has one on. Because she chucked the other one at him.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was gonna give it to Eve, but then I think to put it back on Ardo.
Okay, so you put the ring on Ardo, and when you did, it's kind of like there's a void there. There should be a mind on the other end of this link, but something's gone.
Can't save you this time, man.
I look at.
Andara's waving at Dermot in front of his eyes. Hello?
Well, I don't know what I just did. That shouldn't have happened. What the hell's wrong with these rings?
What's wrong with Ardo?
It's
He's
just a telepathic bond. It connects the two minds.
I mean, look at him. Ardo's still out, right?
Yeah, he's out.
Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing. He's breathing, making some funny noises every now and then, but
Blah, 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 blah.
yeah. He doesn't seem to be at home.
Hey, Eve, is Ardo with you?
She looks up at you and just shakes her head, no. And looks down at him.
Is there anything you can do to help him, Eve?
She shrugs,
I'm doing everything I
starts
can.
patting him on the head.
I don't know what else I can do.
Can we maybe move him to a bed instead of just leaving him on the floor?
Well, at least we could put him on the what was it called? The sectional?
Yes. Sectional. With a C.
With a C.
Yeah.
Like C-E... How's that spelled?
S-E...
Well, why is it with a C then?
So
Sex...
Oscar helps get Ardo up on the sectional.
Yeah, I helped too, because I was at his head or whatever.
Okay. So.
Well, where'd you get
Ardo,
these
you're
damn
right up
rings
on-
from?
Oh, that's right. You don't need to know about that, Ardo. You're not here anymore. What?
Where'd you get these damn rings from?
I had them crafted.
Well, who made them? And did they mention certain side effects? Like whatever the hell that
That's
was.
Supposed to be, unless you.
Finish that sentence.
Put it on a creature from the far realms or something that you can't possibly comprehend. They could drive you to madness instantly.
I'm a little mad.
So a savior is from the far realms?
Well, not necessarily, just possibly beyond our comprehension.
Well,
Well, how do we save him? We can't just leave him like this.
He,
Leave me.
there,
No.
there could be some. He turns to the high priest. Can you? Maybe. I will have to pray on it and see if I can do anything for the lad. I'm afraid for the time being, he's gone.
well, clearly he's breathing. He's not gone.
He turns to you. Last, you're here in multiple ways. He's still here with us. Here. But up here, no more.
Well, what do you mean no more? Like gone?
Gone.
Gone where?
He looks over sideways at Eve. I don't know.
What she does?
Now, she does know how to help you.
She's kind of getting a little teary-eyed. And she sits beside Ardo on the sectional.
I try and comfort her. Tell her it'll be okay. We're gonna try and save him.
We'll figure this out. We've saved him from worse.
Andara sighs. Do we have any more of those potions?
Fuck you.
You did not.
Do have one.
Sure.
As
I would
much
like
as I'd
her.
like to give it to him and just be done with it, he wasn't particularly pleased the last time.
Sure, there's one right here, and I'll pull out the potion.
Did I stutter?
You could be the Lumpy Brothers.
I mean, I was rather unappreciative of the fact that we brought him back. Like, I don't understand why.
Do you guys keep hearing that? I keep hearing curse words muttered out.
It's the ghost. It's like he's disembodied and he's coming after us.
The omnipotent fart speaks to us.
Beer my
Now, if you've got a potion that'll fix this,
I hand it to
throw it down his hatch.
If I hand it to, I give it to the priest and say, "What do you make of this? It seems to have strange side effects."
I think that it would. What in the realms is this?
That's usually the response after you drink it too. What the?
Look at that symbol. Oscar, come here. That symbol. That's the symbol of high alchemy.
Huh?
From the church here. The great alchemist that founded the school further down in Underholm.
You mean Ost?
We don't have a name for him. He was here millennia ago.
Fuck that motherfucker.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, yeah, give it to him.
It has certain side effects.
Oh, they all do. They all do.
The
Is
last
there
time,
any way we could remove the side effects?
This explains your entire culture. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Last time he wasn't. Dermot said he didn't like being force-fed that potion.
Oh,
And then he lectured him on running off to fight chickens in the woods.
It took him
By
days to talk to me after the last time.
well,
Should-
then I'll do it.
I can't let you do that. We gotta look at other options first.
What, leaving him like this? Stark raving mad?
We stuck
Gotta be
even nothing
something
right
else.
now.
What does Eve think?
I think Eve might.
Put
When
on
you
a
say
ring.
that, he turns around. Why don't you ask her? He points to the ring.
You first.
He's kind of grinning when he says it. He's not being an ass. Yeah. He's not being an arse.
I turn and look at her and say, "What do you think, Eve?"
Use your words.
She looks down at him and she just kind of looks at you with teary eyes and shrugs.
Oh, there, sweetheart. I give her a small hug.
She actually accepts the hug and kind of hugs back. As if she's in mourning.
That's since he's in mourning.
Well, I don't know what else we can do at this point.
Me neither.
I'm gonna pray. Andara starts praying.
But he's not going anywhere. We can figure out something to do.
And Andara leans down and starts praying, and the priest looks and says, "That's the best idea I've seen so far." He gets down and starts his prayer as well. You see the merchant, Oscar, standing beside the two of them, and with their heads bowed and, leaned down, eyes closed. He looks over at Vox and winks, pulls out his purse and puts it on the couch and gets down and starts praying to it. And he takes it and jingles it over Ardo. And then shrugs. Well, I thought that would have worked for sure.
I'm sure he worships the same god as you.
Can almost guarantee it.
Oh,
What do they say? Rest is best. Where are we staying tonight?
Well, I guess we're staying at the Stein.
Shang at the side, he's eating beef jerky while he talks.
Looking around at all these guys.
Can't believe you can eat at a time like this.
I can't help it.
They make popcorn of his nose.
He's staying at the side.
do you mind if I take those rings back? Dermot, you got your name, yes?
Yes, my name, and no, you can't have them back. I might need them to fix Ardo.
He just takes them.
Those
You're
are
mine now.
my rings, sir.
Messed up.
They wrecked my friend.
If you need them, you can get in touch with me. I'll be happy to loan them to you.
What is it
Yeah.
that you worship again? And I just dump the bag of holding in front of him.
I see. While that is a nice amount, I don't think you quite understand the exact value on those particular rings. They
You're
were,
right.
after all, my parents.
Well, so it wasn't my house until it gets destroyed.
The ring.
The gods are brutal upon us.
Just his head explode.
Who's casting spells? The divine? They're speaking to us. I can't hear.
Yeah.
Am I coming through okay now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I said the rings were your parents?
Yes, that is their wedding rings.
Oh, they belonged to them. They weren't your parents.
They were your parents.
Right.
Where are you from?
Okay, fine, take them, but you better not go where I can't find you.
Oh, I'm very easy to find. He takes the rings. Well, before this happened, you had requested a loot Kel, your name was?
Yep.
Dermot, you probably want a pair of rings, I'm going to guess.
No, I want you to undo whatever the hell happened to Ardo.
Well, I can't. I would if I could. I don't know this magic stuff. You're going to rely on this geezer here and your party member.
We'll find somebody that does.
I know someone that could do it to him. He looks over at you and Eve.
What do you mean
I
do
don't know how
it
it
to
can
him?
be done. I don't know about fixing it, but I mean, you figured the first part out. I figure you might be able to figure the way out. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the words you just said. Was that English?
No, what's English? I don't know what you're talking about. I speak common tongue here.
Was that common then? Because
Unstopper your ears. He pulls out that bottle again and starts pouring you a mug. I'll look and see if I can figure out anything to help your friend. Money talks, and surely somebody around here is willing to listen.
Is there any adjoining rooms where we can rest here?
Yeah, there's well, geezer here is personal chambers. You see the priest turn around. Just because I'm praying doesn't mean I cannot hear.
Oh, okay. That's it? It's just your room? I guess
No, there are further chambers. Go on through. There are a
Alright.
few rooms spare. I do keep guests occasionally.
I'll go look for a room
And
and
they
set up
allow.
shop.
All right.
Occasionally.
I'll
You open up that door and it leads to a small hallway.
I'll make sure Eve's comfortable on the sectional with Ardo before I go.
Yeah, you go to get up and she doesn't even acknowledge that you move. She's still looking down at Ardo.
Like if I must, I'll put my bedroll on the sectional
Uh-huh.
for her to snuggle beside Ardo with,
Okay.
because she's not going to go anywhere.
No.
All right, and then I'll say I'm going for a rest. I'm gonna go find somewhere to lie down.
All right. You open that door. You see the hallway. There are 3 doors in that small hallway. One to the right, one to the left, and one all the way at the end. And the one in the end is kind of ornate and gilded. You think that's probably his door.
Okay, first one on the left, knock,
You knock. There is no answer.
open.
You open it. It's a small guest room with 2 beds.
All right, set up shop there.
Okay. So
Dust off the
Andara's.
covers, you know,
You what?
dust off the covers and everything. I don't know how if it's
in
dusty or
pretty
not.
good repair. No, it's
All right.
not.
Good.
Like he's always prepped for new victim, I guess.
And then I'll play a tune while I pray to my god.
Okay. So you go into full prayer. Vox, where do you head? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna hang out there.
You're gonna hang out there and watch the scene?
Yep.
Oscar takes off. Andara and the priest are praying. Dermot, what do you do?
I guess I just wait here too.
Okay. You wait there. The priest stands up eventually and says, I think I might be able to do something for him. But it's not going to be cheap, and we're going to have to wait till after the queens come to see you.
Well, now the queen's coming to see us?
Well, not directly. After she's been by, let's say that. Fixing this is probably going to require a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
That's expensive.
We see him flipping through a tome.
Yep.
Him flipping through a price book.
Price book.
Yes, it can definitely reverse insanity.
There's a miracle procedure called a lobotomy.
We can use this ice pick. It's So I'm going to have to rest for the evening, but I can try this in the morning.
Oh shit! I didn't realize.
If that doesn't work, we have electroshock therapy.
He says, if that doesn't work, we can always just put a pillow over his head.
Gosh.
I'm sure Eve takes those words kindly.
She looks at him through, she's kind of glaring. I'm just kidding, lass. We'll fix him. Why don't you come lay down? He reaches for her, and she kind of pulls away, and you see the glare becomes almost a threat as he says, "Nope, that's fine," and heads down the hallway towards his room. Leaving Vox, Dermot, and Andara alone with Eve, who's not talking, and Ardo, who's definitely not talking either. Y'all have anything to say amongst yourselves?
Well, good job.
The priest guy left. I was still praying when
Yeah.
he left.
Yeah.
Okay.
How is I supposed to know that would happen?
I don't think any of us knew that was going to happen.
What do you mean, good job, then?
Who's saying what now?
Stop talking now. Won't you?
I've never seen any kind of cure for this type of illness. Maybe there's some kind of library that we can use to research. I don't know how our standing is in the city aside from the people we've interacted with.
Could not say. Just know this is not going the way planned.
Well, how was this part of the plan at any point?
It wasn't. That's why I was saying it's not part of the plan.
This was sort of improvised.
Yes.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. I mean,
You were trying to get her to say what she wanted out of it?
Y'all?
I knew those rings were trouble from the get-go.
Oh.
Well, what is done now.
What time of day is it outside of character?
Day. It's getting pretty late into the evening, like 9 o'clock, I believe. Ish, probably 9, 10.
Did they say there were chambers for us nearby somewhere?
You asking me or you?
I'm asking the group.
Okay.
I think
Good.
they said that there was one right down the hall there.
Okay, well, I suppose Ardo's not going anywhere, and Eve's keeping him company for now. I'll try and get some rest and see what we can do in the morning.
That's about all we can do right now.
Okay. So you head back. You open the door.
And Darren meanders off trying to find the area.
All right. You open the door. You see a short hallway with a large, obviously ornate door at the end of the hall. A door to the left and a door to the right.
Did they say where exactly these chambers were? I sort of talk back.
I don't remember hearing anything if I'm in earshot of hearing that.
Where did the priest go? What was his name again?
You never got it.
Which way did he head?
He did head through that door.
Is there anyone else around, or is it just us?
No, just you three right now.
He headed through the same door that I just came through. Or a different door.
Same one. He headed in that way, down
Okay.
that hall somewhere.
Okay. And he said there was chambers where approximately?
He pointed towards that door when he said it.
Okay, well then I'll open the nearest door to me then. That's left or right.
You open up the door to the left.
I'll knock first.
Oh, okay.
Housekeeping.
Well, that's a good change. So, Kelly, you hear a knock at the door.
Yes. Come in.
You need pillow?
I open the door.
Pillow service.
You see Kel. You open up the door. As soon as you open the door, you notice the room. The candles are kind of dim. Kel's sitting there in a short robe playing the lute.
Sorry.
He's got a rose in between his teeth.
I knew you could not resist me forever.
Ooh la la.
The mental image of that was just funny. The short robe is what did it for me.
Oh, does my robe intimidate you?
He tosses his locks
Let
back.
me get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Kel,
was just communing with my deity.
what a beautiful show you put on today. That was like, spectacular. I've
Ready
never
for
heard
an
anything like it.
encore?
Amazing.
Thanks.
Thanks.
That predicament we're in, though.
It was nothing.
Thanks for
Sorry, I
nothing.
didn't hear that. What were you saying?
I said, sad the predicament we're in, though.
I couldn't agree more. Are these all just chamber rooms, or I'm looking for a place
Uh,
to...
I didn't really look. Well, there's that bed there if you wanted to stay in here.
Oh, would that be a problem, or...
No problem
No.
at all.
Giggity, giggity.
My bed's over there.
Okay, I'll
Conveniently
I'll
close
take
to
this
you.
bed over here then. I'm not sure of the others, but
Well, I don't think it's a problem. I mean, does something happen in the middle of the night?
Don't mind.
Would you
I
just go to sleep? Like,
turn into any kind of lycanthrope, if that's what you're implying.
okay, good.
That I know of. She sort of laughs.
I laugh nervously.
I'm sure you'll be fine. The cycle of the moon, by the way, out of character. This isn't like the hunt, is it, or anything?
No, but we're close.
Getting close to it, yeah, that's why I'm asking. Okay. So that was out of character.
Mhm.
There's
Well-
a festival soon.
Ardo's still on the sectional with Eve. And I'm not sure exactly what Dermot's doing. And, Vox. Where did Vox go?
I don't know.
He was still in there.
I left earlier, so
I think Vox is in there too. I'm not sure what their plans are. I'm gonna call it
guys-
a night though.
you guys didn't think of anything?
Not that I can think of. Unless there's some kind of library where I could research something. I don't know how open the Denzians would be to that prospect, or you know what I mean. They don't seem very friendly to us on the whole. Aside from you, obviously, with your with your show. I don't know.
Well, I
Maybe
hope
you-
it's friends and not adoring neophytes.
Right. Maybe you could use that influence to somehow get us some information about how we can help Ardo in the morning.
I don't even know what happened.
I don't know either. Those rings seemed very suspect from the get-go, so to speak. Anyhow,
You don't mind if I play a tune? I kind of
no,
part of
that's
my religion.
that's perfectly normal. I apologize if I interrupted any kind of ritual or.
No, it's not. Well, I guess it could be a ritual. I do it from time to time.
Okay. As long as you don't mind my company, I'll feel free to play, and I'll call it a night.
No, by all means. And I'll go back to sitting down on my bed. Spit the rose out.
Spit the rose out.
And actually, I wasn't actually wearing a this tiny robe with a rose in my.
Right, that was funny though. Yeah,
It was pretty good.
that was good.
So I just go back to sitting on my bed, kind of, knees up, playing the lute just gently and quietly.
Oh, as I'm getting to bed, I sort of say to him, "You weren't expecting any other company tonight, were you?" I wouldn't want to intrude or.
No, I don't. I wasn't expecting
Or
any.
competition.
You know, you had quite a few adoring fans. I know you're sort of accustomed to that sort of routine. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to be witness
Well,
to
and-
anything that I don't want to be witness to.
Not really that into dwarves.
No. There was a few good-looking dwarves out there. I thought. I don't know.
I
Not
wouldn't
even
notice.
one or two of them.
I was too busy focusing on my art.
That's probably for the best, I suppose. Hone your craft. But what a show! What a show! Well, anyway, good night.
He's all painting a picture of Andara naked.
Painting. I'm undressing her with my mind as we speak. And then she, by all means, according to her religion, just strips naked and goes to sleep.
Yep, she's pretty much gonna do that and hop in bed. Kill probably misses a few
Just say you don't even have to turn around and try to undress her with your mind.
Yeah, it's like.
Anyways, just patience.
Yeah.
So that's that.
So,
Yep, that just happened.
Dermot, Vox, everyone's still conscious at the moment. What do y'all do?
God, I could use a drink.
You say that to Dermot, or
Mm-hmm.
Dermot just looks at you like, don't freaking talk to me. That dirty dragon thing.
You
I'll
know,
blast your mind.
it's your friend that got us into this.
Oh. Well. What else am I supposed to say on that?
Probably some words.
Words,
Some
no,
words.
I agree, I'm
Words.
sorry, no, you're
Well-
total fucking wrong. Pick one.
No, oh. He's been acting weird from the beginning. Now he's trying to blame me for other things. So.
Are you talking about your friend, or are you talking about me?
Yes.
What?
No, I'm talking about the friend that is trying to sell me out too. The captain of the guard being all mad at me now.
Okay.
So. Let me guess. More words.
Well, you know,
No.
All you did was make questions.
All you need to do is ask.
you'll forgive me, I wasn't paying attention about the whole, whatever that was ahead, about the guard captain.
It's okay.
Well, I'm just going to sit here and keep watching Ardo and Eve.
I think I'm gonna go try to get me some sleep. And think about my childhood home being destroyed.
Oh, you won't last through the night.
All right. So you head towards the door that everyone
Yep.
is going into?
Yep.
All right. You see the door all the way at the end of the hall. There's one to the left and one to the right.
I'll take the one on the right. Before I go to it, I'll knock.
You knock on the one on the right. There's no one that answers.
Just a cat in heat.
Hello. I'll slowly open the door. No.
You open the door. There is a large bed in the center of this room, and it's like a dresser and a wash bin.
Do I think it's the priest's personal
No.
chamber?
No, it doesn't look like personal chambers. It looks more like a guest chamber.
Well, then I guess I will take the bed for the night.
All right.
At least some consolation for the loss of the house.
You begin packing up the bed. You taking anything else?
Say what?
I said you begin packing up the bed. Are you taking anything else?
I thought that's what you. I really thought that's what you said. I was like, what? No,
It is exactly what he said.
no, I ain't taking no friggin' bed.
You said you take the bed for the night. I was just going with what she said. What do you mean? You going to sleep in the bed?
Yes.
You're gonna get in the bed. You're gonna lay on the bed. Any of those other normal ways to say it?
You know, he's gonna take the bed.
No, I'm gonna take
Uh-uh.
the bed.
Wink,
Okay,
wink,
then.
nudge, nudge,
Oh.
giggity.
God.
It's been a while.
Yeah, exactly. Take the bed. No.
The box hops in the bed.
Yes.
It's dry humping the straw.
Wow.
Let's go to sleep. Let's eat busy.
All right. So-
Wouldn't you love to know what's going on? No. Just stop there.
Good.
The box. You're in
Exactly.
bed. You're asleep. Dermot, do you plan on sleeping?
Yeah, I'll catch a. I'll set up on the other side of the sectional.
Okay, you're set up. I'm just gonna kind of kick back and fall asleep.
Yeah, Winston's sleeping beside me
Okay.
on the ground. Assuming it's
Okay.
not like a massive section.
Andara, are you asleep?
Mhm.
Kelly, you were starting to nod off, right?
Yeah, after I was done my songs, I would
All right.
go to sleep.
You finished playing your songs. You said
My
you were done.
lullabies.
You pull up the covers and get in the blanket, and you feel something down by your feet.
I go to sleep.
It starts coming up the inside of the bed towards you.
No, it doesn't.
Go.
You laying on your side, on your back, your stomach?
Jesus, on my back.
Yeah.
my back.
You see, as you look, you see the lump growing in the blankets, and something coming up your body.
And you said I was dry humping.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think you got the wrong idea on this. I think I know what's going on.
I think I do too. That's why I was saying dry humping.
No, no, you're wrong. Fine, I look.
All right. You pick the blankets up, and you see Gretchen curled up near your chest.
Oh my god.
You should tell your little friends not to wander where they don't belong. Poof! She's gone.
Kill us.
Yep.
That just happened.
That's an interesting message.
That just happened.
Yeah. Then I go to sleep.
Oh, you do?
Oh, corn.
Well, because no one's awake. I'm not gonna wake them up for this.
All right. Yeah. More.
I've been tormented by her for a while. It's not exactly like pressing issues.
Okay. Good point. Good point. It's just this thing that goes on now.
If this was the first interaction with her, maybe it's an emergency. It is not.
Yeah. That's why I go to sleep.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Tonight, I have a headache. Leave me alone.
yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, nope, nope, nope.
Okay. Fair enough. So you go to sleep.
Yep.
Dermot, you're woken up first
Okay.
by the priest who comes in. He's still in his night robes, waving his hands, and he walks over towards Ardo.
I don't get up, but can I see him if I just kind of
No.
open my eyes a little bit?
Yeah, you see that Eve's asleep. She's kind of rolled back on the sectional.
How far away from me is she?
She's on the other side of Ardo from you, I believe, right?
I guess so. How far is are we like feet to feet or like in a L shape sectional? Like
L-shaped. You see her perfectly. They're on the longer part.
Okay.
She's on the far end. Ardo's laying on this side, and you've taken this small part, right?
so they're
Alright.
they're pretty close.
They're pretty close.
Okay, I just watched see what's happening.
So you see him in his night robe come up, and he starts working under Ardo and scoops him up. And he starts walking back towards the hall.
I will follow with sneak and silent on autocast.
Okay. You follow him. Pretty sneaky.
I motion for Winston to watch Eve.
Okay, you see Winston kind of runs and looks up, looks at you, looks over at Eve, and just kind of lays his head over on the sectional as a pillow. Yeah. So you follow him as he walks back past the two doors off to the left and right. Kind of moves Ardo over into one arm and opens one of the doors, the larger doors to his room. He's letting it close behind him. You
Can
go,
I
you
sneak
stop
in?
it from closing. It's closing. You can stop it probably. You're gonna try to.
Yeah, I'll put my foot in the door.
Okay, you put your foot in the door. It closes deftly, shearing off half of your foot. No, you make it. I can't help it tonight. I've got too much of this stuff. Sorry. And you see him carrying Ardo. There's a large ornate bed on this side, a dresser and washstand on this side, and then some type of an altar against the far wall.
Do I smell anything in this room? Like a really strong sense of iron?
No, more lots of incense.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, sorry. What do you want the iron for? What?
Blood.
Oh, yeah, no. No, it's not that good, I'm afraid. Yeah, he carries him over to this altar and picks up this wicked-looking hammer. He's pretty ornate.
Does he motion, like, lift it above his head?
He's lifting it like above his head, not Ardo's head.
As he does it, I pull it from his hands.
You pull it from his hands. Okay. He's like, you ruined it. My ritual. Why? Don't you want to save the boy?
First of all, he's not a boy.
Looks like it to me.
Second of all, what the hell are you doing? Sneaking
You asked
around.
for a miracle, didn't you?
You're sneaking around in the middle of the night.
I woke up. I said my prayers and I got to work. How do you do things?
I would probably tell people I'm about to kidnap their friend's helpless body.
I would have let him tell you after I'd fixed him.
What exactly you got in mind?
Well, putting his mind back in his head.
How exactly?
I'm going to require help from the Soul Forger. I can't do this.
The what?
Mordan. I'm praying for a miracle. Or I was, before somebody took my ritual hammer.
Do I recognize the hammer?
No, you're not familiar with this crap.
Okay. it looks like
I
a
like how he calls it crap.
plain old hammer to me.
I just.
That's totally what he would think, that it's
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah. That's all crap.
Throw it back at him.
Well, if I was gonna smash his noggin, you think I'd use something like that? He looks over and points to the side of the bed. There's a massive war maul over there. That's a noggin smasher.
I hand him back the hammer like handle first and say, "You got a point."
He takes the hammer. Well, he kind of sets it down, and he walks back towards the bed. Good night.
Are you not going to save him?
Yeah, as soon as I got another one that doesn't get ruined. Spell fizzles.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just take the
You can
back.
bring me some warm milk.
I grab Ardo's body and take it back to the sectional.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, no. Next time, let somebody know what you're doing.
Oh, sure. I'll make sure to put some bells in my beard. Maybe that'll help you out.
Bells in my beard.
He just rolls over and grumbles.
And every NPC,
Yep.
What?
Every.
they all get grumpy at some point.
Not all of them. When's Ost ever gotten grumpy?
Benevolence haven't touched these guys.
I think my NPCs are quite reasonable. He was out of the kindness of his heart about to cast a miracle before it was snatched from his hands.
But he lacks the wisdom to understand.
Well, he's not really the kind of guy that's used to asking for things or worrying about anyone's opinions.
Carry on.
Mhm.
I head back to the sectional, set Ardo back up, and go back to sleep.
All right. You head back down the hall. You see that Winston has been hogtied.
What?
Uh-oh.
He's gone.
Is there
I'm kidding. The look on your face was worth it. Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
You did what? You hogtied a bear? Where's
No,
the girl?
Exactly. Where the fuck's the girl? Fuck.
No, okay.
He's hogtied with vines.
Yeah, right. Okay. You lay Ardo back down. But you're up now. What do you want to do?
I'll just wait for morning.
You wait for morning? It's not long.
Yeah, it's.
Uh,
What time is it? I think we're due for a break.
that sounds good. Just fix to pop in with Oscar. That gives me a little bit more time to think about what I'm fixing to do with him.
Okay, thanks for watching on Twitch. We'll be back in a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, tune in tomorrow for the next episode. If you're enjoying, please click like or subscribe and leave us a comment. We love reading those, and we'll see you in a bit.
Pray for Ardo.